got about 5 guys that I feel good about their development. We still have 1 that's ready to play in the Pac-12. The other one's got, obviously, he needs to get better, so does the other ones. The safety position, obviously we got Demarius, who's solid back there, I think as good as we've had, obviously. And then you got Marcus Ball, James Johnson are probably leading right now at that free safety position with Simone there. We might even look at Simone a little bit at the spur position. We've got Lau, who is our spur, Christian Sams, who will be our Sam. So we will do some personnel in there against, depending on who we're playing. But Christian's a guy that we've got. I mean, I feel like all he's got to do is continue to. He knows what he's doing. He's got to master what he's doing, and he's going to be a factor at will linebacker and at Sam, or what we call our when we're in Canes, we have a Sam, Mike, and a Will. So we'll use obviously against teams that are more power run, we will not use a nickel. Lau's more of a nickel. So we're just kind of looking at that there. I think there's obviously a competition there with DJ, and we want to get a competition going with him and Christian Sam. So we think those guys can push each other. Both those guys, especially Christian, is a guy physically that all he has to do is master what he's doing. He can physically. He's really a good player physically.
What do you think about that group from a tackling perspective compared to last season?
Chris Young was such a great tackler, so much more physically stronger than those guys. But our guys run the ball better. These guys run the ball better this year. I think we do a better job of game tackling and getting guys around the football. I think we're better at the spur position. I think Lau is really solid. I think Christian Sams gives us a bigger dimension there where we want to play with a bigger guy against bigger personnel. And he's a guy that, I mean, I'm really high on after the scrimmage. I think he's got a chance to do well. He's got to learn what he's doing. But really, the one cornerback position, the safety position, there's big time competition. Then up front, obviously Jackson came in and had a great practice on Saturday. Darius has got a lot of ability. Those guys just need reps. Obviously Jackson's a seasoned veteran. You could tell when he got in there. No doubt that he's a guy that'll be in the starting rotation and look really good. Renell Wren is going to be a specimen. Edmund Boateng is really coming on. I think he is even, or him and Ami are battling it out to be in the rotation at the defensive end position, and not far. Those guys aren't far off Marcus. So Marcus has got to continue to push. So our deal is, I feel like we've got good depth at the tackle position. We need to be able to. Got a lot of inexperience, so we've got to continue to rep those guys. Just inexperience is only issues that I'm concerned about, but you can make up a lot of inexperience with great effort, and our guys are giving great effort.
Is he tall to be ready for the opener?
I don't know. I really don't know. He's practicing right now. He had pads on today, so we'll see. We'll progress it as we see fit. Right now, if we started today. If Marcus couldn't go, then James would be the free safety right now. But Simone is Simone. I mean, we got more depth. I mean, we got you got Simone, you got James, you got Ball, you got Demarius, and you got Chad Adams. That's young, but those guys, all 5 of those, we haven't had 5 safeties like that we can fill. So we got a lot more depth, but we need to get where we're consistent, where we're not making errors and things like that. But we're going to have to really, right now, just kind of really evaluating what we can do and what we can't do, and making sure we don't get too many things and make critical errors.
Are you happy with the infrequency of the explosive plays that you've given up defensively on the back end?
Yeah, I think against our offense, I mean, we've done pretty well in not giving up big plays. And figuring out the ones that we have given up. We give up a little, hitch screen for touchdown the other day that should have been just a tackle for loss. I mean, because where our eyes were staring in the backfield instead of looking at the receiver. So that's the big focus for us. If we cannot give up those big plays, that was the #1 thing from last year. We need to make sure we improve in our run defense against the run. That's big. And then obviously our defense, our scheme is going to create TFL sacks and takeaways. But we just don't need to give up those one-play deals. And obviously, special teams, field position, all those things are going to be in play as well. So, but I feel good. I think you guys have had a great camp so far, and today was the first Tuesday practice. They did a great job of coming out and working. Good.
Thanks, Cal.